Level Best. Stylish, safe, straightforward to install. A complete wet floor showering system. Let us now show you how a complete Level Best wet floor can be simply and easily installed, giving you the opportunity to tackle any project with confidence. The Level Best Tuff Form 2 Wet Floor Former is a patented and proven solid GRP product backed by over 40,000 successful installations to date. Tuff Form is available ranging from 900mm square up to 1800mm by 820mm. All 9 Tuff Forms in the range are 22mm thick, and the universal central waste opening will accept Level Best gravity traps or pumped wastes. Always check the instructions provided with all these products. Refer to these in addition to following this presentation. Cut away the existing floor surface, supporting all the edges of the opening with blocking or noggins, ensuring the Tuff Form edges are firmly supported. Tuff Forms can also be cut or trimmed to clear pipes or other obstructions. Just ensure all cut edges are supported and the fitting instructions are followed. Now check the joists and noggins are level to ensure the Tuff Form will be fully supported. For unbreachable concrete floors, contact Level Best for further information on pumped shower wastes and screeded floor installations. Level Best can supply a push-fit pipe 50mm trap which is equipped with a twist-action cover and removable trap tube for easy cleaning. It is easily fitted into the Level Best waste adapter by locating the body onto the adapter, applying sealant to mating surfaces and screwing the assembly together. For all Level Best wastes, like this 75mm trap, assemble the waste to the Tuff Form, applying sealant to the flange, followed by fitting 4 countersunk head screws and connecting the waste pipe. Finally, check all joints are waterproof. Place the Tuff Form into the floor opening, fixing down using suitable screws. A minimum of 2 screws per side are enough normally to fix the former down firmly. For the moment, remove the centre stainless steel parts, placing them somewhere safe until required later. Check the floor cut edges are level with the top of the Tuff Form, and finally run sealant around the edges. Lightly abrade the surface with a coarse abrasive sheet to prepare for the bonding of the wet floor tanking system to the Tuff Form. Level Best used the Mapei quick-drying paint or roller-on waterproof tanking system, which is water-based and solvent-free. If you are installing into an existing bathroom, apply Mapei at least 100mm up the walls. If it is a new build or full refurbishment, then Mapei advise the treatment is applied up to the level of the shower outlet. The standard Level Best Mapei kit contents include 12 meters of banding, 10 kilograms of Mapei gum and other smaller parts. Work out how many inside and outside corners, pipe and waste seals you will need, plus Mapei tape to run around the edges of any joints, including covering the Tuff Form edges. You will need to order additional parts and banding if you have more corners in your shower room than the standard kit provides, or you need more than 12 meters of tape. Brush or vacuum the floor clear of dust and building rubbish and mask over the centre of the waste outlet. Brush or roller coats of about 1mm thick Mapei gum to ensure these will dry within 2 to 3 hours, allowing a second coat to be applied. At the floor-to-wall joint, apply Mapei gum first and press the Mapei band and corners into place. Then paint over the top of any overlaps and then down onto the floor. Apply Mapei gum thinly and evenly to get a 1mm coating, ensuring it will dry quickly. At the waist, remove the 2 screws holding the centre of the waist, then coat the surface of the Tuff Form and the slope of the waist with Mapei gum. Place the flexible Mapei gum waste adapter over the waist and refit the centre. Tighten the screws. Continue to paint Mapei gum around the waist, ensuring the adjuster slide is left clear for the plumber and tiler to see. After 2 to 3 hours, when the first coat is touch dry and can be walked on, apply a second coat across the first to give an overall coating of around 2mm thick. Now allow this second coat to dry completely for at least 6 hours, so this is best done overnight to complete your tanked flooring. Level Best supplies Varme heating mat kits. The kit is complete with a digital thermostat and a floor heat sensor. You must follow the detailed instructions supplied with the heating mat. Heating elements are fixed length and cannot be trimmed short or cut down. You must size the heating mat to fit the floor area and make any additional preparations recommended by Varme for your particular floor conditions. The mat must not run under any bathroom furniture such as baths, bidets or WCs. The yellow cable on the mat must run clear of all shower screen fixings. Ensure the shower screen installers know the importance of getting the screen position agreed in advance, and that this position must remain unchanged once the mat is in place. Power is supplied to a 3-metre-long cold tail cable. The open copper ends of the cold tail cable are the only section of the heater cable which can be trimmed down to create a shorter length cold tail. The floor heat sensor cable can also be trimmed and shortened if needed, but only from the open cable end. The thermostat control for the mat must be located outside the bathroom zones. After unpacking the mat, check it with a multimeter and compare this with the label on the box. Do not use it if the resistance or continuity values differ by more than that stated on the certificate. Record the values you have taken. Make sure the Mapei gum floor surface is clean and clear of rubbish or grit before you start to fit the heater mat. The kit includes an optional surface primer for freshly applied Mapei gum surfaces. If the Mapei gum has been trafficked or is dirty, then after brushing lightly to clean it, apply the Varme primer, taking note of the handling requirements for this water-based product. Locate the black cold tail joint on the yellow cable where it will be under the flooring and where it can be run to the thermostat without crossing any other cable. Lay the mat out with the cold tail closest to the thermostat position. Make sure that the cold tail, the sensor probe and the yellow cables never overlap each other. Crossed cables cause overheating and the installation will fail prematurely, so always ensure that these cables always run side by side with at least 20 mm separation. At the end of each run, cut across the matting, carefully ensuring the yellow cable is not cut. Fold the mat round, running it back in parallel towards the start point. If the matting is not fully used up and the floor is covered, then the rest of the yellow cable must be unwound from the backing and taped down to the floor after ensuring it does not obstruct anything. Finally, confirm again the positions of shower screen feet and anything else which may be added to the bathroom after the tiling is complete. Once the entire mat is in position, measure the connections with a multimeter again. If these readings are acceptable, make a note of them and then continue to prepare the connections and place the sensor probe between the yellow cables. Finally, test the connections to the probe with a multimeter again prior to starting the floor tiling task, and keep a record of this value. Tiling must be carried out with care to ensure the heating cable is not dislodged or damaged in any way. Use a flexible tiling adhesive. Move the locking slider to fix the height and then rotate the top to align with the adjacent tile edges. At the waist, run the tiling adhesive close up to the edge of the adjuster. Pack the area around the waist grid support with tile cement and tile fragments if needed to ensure the edges of both the waist and the adjacent tiles are fully supported. Complete the remaining tiling and grouting according to the adhesive and grout manufacturer's recommendations for drying times, applying sealants if required. As soon as the tiling is completed, the sensor and mat must be checked again with a multimeter and the readings again recorded on the guarantee certificate. You must now leave the installation unheated for a minimum of 7 days to allow the floor to completely dry and consolidate. During this time, it is very likely the shower screens will be installed, so these multimeter tests must be repeated prior to final commissioning. You can now follow the detailed setup and commissioning details supplied with the individual heater mat.